Bernice Burgos.
Bernice Burgos.
The New York legend.
Burn.
Grandma to the stars.
Gilf.
Hottest grandma of all time.
Gilf, yeah.
Yeah. Gilf Wang.
Really sad.
Gilf Wang.
Gilf Wang. Episode title. Gilf Wang.
Gilf Wang.
Bernice Burgos is a Instagram model slash
star tender.
entrepreneur,
Star tender.
business owner, star tender,
Hip hop.
bartender.
Remember hip hop honeys?
Honey, wow. Remember
Hip hop honeys.
what was Kamikaze Juice's one again?
Oh,
Freakum Fridays? What was it?
Kamikaze Juices.
Was it Freakum Fridays?
Freak.
Freakum Friday. I think it was Freakum Fridays.
Maybe.
And it was like the Toronto Sun Girls. I wonder if other newspapers do that around the world, where they just
Sunshine Girl.
yeah, the Sunshine Girl. Sunshine Girl is essentially like they just choose a girl every week to put in the newspaper.
And their second page.
Just because she's attractive?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
the
she's
highlight.
in a bikini.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the funny thing is, you go to the middle, and then there's a Sunshine Boy. So they're like,
Inclusive.
yeah.
but it's like, yeah, entice him with the woman in the second page, but just leave the guys
Somewhere
elsewhere.
very in the middle. Somewhere.
If Bernice
Closer to,
Burgos was a Sunshine
Home
Girl.
Foods and like the home section. And that.
If Bernice Burgos was a Sunshine Girl, it would go viral. That's pretty that way. She's a very attractive
gorgeous.
woman.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And she how old? 40 plus?
Probably.
Yeah,
I would
40,
assume. Can we look up
she's-
that age? Can we
No, I
look up
think
that
she's-
age?
she's
50.
45
She's definitely
or-
not 50s.
She's 45. She's younger than Melissa Ford. I think she's younger than Melissa Ford, so she's like 45, I think.
Well, regardless, great looking woman,
Yeah.
but just a lot of worms up there.
Is she real?
Just a lot of worms. I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Didn't they say she
did.
implant on her abs or something
Yeah,
like that?
she said, I think she admitted it too. And then she said she got her ass reduced or something.
Reduced.
Like, yeah, she got a BBL, and then she got it reduced or
Oh,
something.
I thought she just had too
Oh,
much
no,
ass.
no.
I was
That's
like,
such
damn.
a flex. No, actually made my ass smaller.
Damn.
Yeah, but some,
I got my dick reduced. Trim a little fat off the sides.
Healing up a little
no,
bit.
but
little
isn't
too
there
girthy.
such thing as a booty tuck? Like where you could like fix the booty shape?
Probably.
Just by like
I feel like they can do
tapes
every and anything
stapling
at
and
this
doing
point.
some
Yeah,
shit,
probably.
A little nip and tuck here and there. Yeah.
Because they do that with titties when they like do a re-augmentation. of the
Augmentation.
tits.
Titty augmentation. Yeah.
Like they got too saggy, so you
Which
bring
is
them
what I
back up.
think women should do over implants.
Implants, yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
maybe it's just the way gravity and your bras have been set up over time that it's just it's messed up the trajectory of where the titties should go.
Yeah.
So maybe we should realign the titties.
Yeah.
She's 43?
43.
Ripe old age of 43. 43 years young. She was on the Joe Budden podcast, and they had a hearty discussion. One being how much she made bartending in New York nightclubs, to which she said she would work 1 day a week and make $30,000 that one night.
Yep.
And she did that for 3 years. And on her best night, she made $70,000.
70,000.
Now,
on her
wasn't
birthday.
there a backtrack though? Like there was a claim where she said other things, like she only made.
She definitely was on the Breakfast Club years ago and said she made $8,000 as her
8,000.
max.
And she was happy. She's like, I don't even want to brag, you know? Like,
Yeah, and that was a
8,000.
lot for her.
so
And she was done working there at the time, so it's not like there's an opportunity after. This is she
Yeah.
was done. She was already famous. She was already popular. She already had a business.
8 to 30.
So is
bruh.
it cap?
8 to 30 is super
Come on,
cap,
dog.
man. That's
Like-
5 times. That's 5x.
Sometimes people just can't lie. Like, come on, bro. Like, I just tried 12 or something. Like, jump straight to 30.
30 is crazy.
Maybe she's trying to
bro.
stun on Melissa.
I think she was because there's
Like,
a
who's the
number of
older-
times where
older-
there it looked
Yeah,
like some
yeah.
veiled hate.
It was.
She's
it really
like,
was.
oh, and Melissa used to work out with us.
Yeah.
But you stopped coming. Why you stop coming? Was it
girl?
too hard for you?
She's like, no, I went to another gym. It was too hard.
It was too
for you."
hard for you. It's okay.
I was like, wow.
She was talking to her like a little girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was wild.
Shout out
was
to Melissa though for
uncomfortable.
not even feeding into it.
And she said, you know, light skins used to be in.
Yeah. Yeah. She
Now
did.
it's a little, you know, they like a little darker. They like,
Yeah.
you know, my
Yeah.
complexion.
Like girls look at me like, oh my God, you're so gorgeous. I'm like, oh my God, me? I'm like,
I never used to be like, I love my complexion, but now, like, you know, like,
Because the light skins, y'all used to be, you know?
yeah.
Y'all used to take that over.
And then Joe's like, yeah, used to.
Yo, nasty work.
Yeah. Really wicked shit, man.
The part I found a little bit more interesting
Mm-hmm.
was when she was asked what romance was.
That was the funnest part to me.
And when she was asked what romance was, she gave about 3 or 4 examples, all
included money.
monetary.
Yeah.
Money
You know, when he
involved.
just hits you up with 500, like
He says, like, you know, like, I saw you had no underwear, so, like, go buy yourself some underwear. And
he just giving me underwear.
You know?
Joe's in the back, like,
It's like
I do that.
you know, like the details. You
Yeah.
know, like the details.
And
you
then
know what I'm
she's like,
saying?
okay, like, and they're like, okay, but how can you be romantic without money? I mean, like, going to like a restaurant, like you shut it down, and like without money, she's like, oh my god, she can't
A car?
figure it out.
Oh, yeah,
Like, we
a
could-
car's nice. A car would be nice.
Yeah,
Like,
And
we could talk or something. Like,
she said when she finally arrived on one thing, it was a text.
yeah,
And
the whole room.
it got crazier. She sent a text, and I was already like,
yeah.
the bar is low.
yeah.
And then Flip, as a joke, said, niggas be hitting you up like Grand Rising Queen. And she was like, something like that.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, Lord have mercy.
This is like tragic.
Oh, Lord
This
have
is
mercy.
tragic.
Ain't number worms up there.
This is like when you find out your crush is like, oh no, you're living like this, but worse, you know?
Bitch, you live like this?
Yeah, but like this is like no, this is so bad. I think women don't actually understand that, eh? That's the part they don't understand. It's like when they snitch on themselves this way, and as men, you kind of say, ooh.
But this is the thing, right? Because in her line of business, she don't need to think.
Nah,
That's so sad.
Is it?
she's used to
Yes.
it.
Is it? She's gained a life where she's making a lot of money. She's living a happy life, it would seem. She
Yeah.
travels a lot. She has her own business. Like,
No, she's
and
successful.
men have
There's no
funded
denying
this.
that. Yeah.
Throughout her career, men have funded this. She's
it.
used her sex appeal to obtain this money and then started her business, got her own money
Yeah.
after that.
At this point, it's habitual. Like, there's no way she could step away from that lifestyle.
My thing is, why would she?
Yeah,
I don't
she
want
need
to listen. Seeing Bernice Burgos at a cubicle or a cashier is like seeing Wembenyama bank teller. What are we doing? Your talent is meant for. This is what you're meant for.
Yeah.
I expect someone that looks like you to have the life you have,
That's
and I
not
don't
fair.
expect anything else. If anything outside of that, like her having her own business, I give her extra props for that. She didn't need to do that.
Yeah, but now you're
That face
treating...
can fund her life forever.
Yeah.
She's good. She doesn't need to do that. And she still has an entrepreneurial spirit. I respect her for that.
Yeah, but this is also like kind of belittling too if you think about it. Because like think about the hard time attractive people have trying to be taken seriously.
It's definitely belittling, brother. But that's life.
That's the
life
world
is
we live in.
belittling, nigga.
Okay, all right.
If you saw 7'9" million Wembenyama
Yeah.
doing stock at No Frills, you'd run up to him like, Harry, brother, I can help you. I know a place.
I'll be like, hey, man, my man, could you give me that can up there? Real quick?
Don't reach on this boy.
Like there's certain people you like, yeah, you don't want to put in a box. But there's certain people, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put you in a box.
Damn.
If you 7'10", I'm put you in a box, brother.
All right.
Because I wanted to be in that box mostly. I'm projecting, obviously.
Okay, got
But
you.
obviously, if I was a
You're
bad
wasting
bitch,
your height.
if every nigga in here has been asked, what would you do if you turned into a woman? And we all say the same thing, we'd be Bernice. We'd be doing what
I'd be
Bernice is
hiding,
doing.
bro. I'd be hiding.
Yeah, because you be touching yourself.
What?
That's a different story.
First of all, write
We've
it down.
already established
Write
that.
it down.
No, you said that earlier.
Because you
said it. I love
never
me.
said that.
I love me.
I do love me as a man. So
The thing is, he said that off the record.
I'm
so.
getting jumped right now. Thank you for holding it up. Because producer, that's crazy.
It's not off the record. It's on Patreon, actually. Preamble.
Tap in.
It's on the preamble.
Tap in.
If you
They
want
got me.
context,
They got me.
okay. If you need context.
That's hilarious. But yeah, no, I just listen. She sounds like she's got shit figured out.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like she's needs or wants for anything.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's the thing. I was talking to my homie about how he gets angry sometimes when he sees really, really pretty porn stars.
Same.
And he's just like, why have you
Same.
succumbed to this?
Same.
You have so much ahead of you. Like there's so
Same.
much in front of you. Why are you doing this?
They
But
just
then
love
it's like
dick.
we can't shame them. You know, if that's
Yeah.
what they want to do. So if that's what she
I think the
do,
same
you
thing
can't
though.
shame
I
her.
think the same thing though. I think it's the halo effect
Yeah.
where it's like you think attractive people are meant for more.
Yeah.
And when they're doing something that you deem lesser than, then you're always confused or angry. So it's like you just constantly like I've seen that myself where I'm like, do you know what kind of life you could be living? Like you don't need to do this at all. I feel like Drake in the strip club, like you don't need to do this. Like
Yo, that's real though.
That's 90% of the women that passport boys look at. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
just chicks that don't even realize how beautiful they are.
Yeah.
Listen, and what she said is romantic. The examples she gave are romantic. If you got the money to be that romantic, shutting down a restaurant, you ask any woman if
Yeah,
that's romance,
that's
they're
definitely
all
romance.
gonna say yes. Buying me a car, they're all gonna say yes. You know what I mean? None of the things she said weren't romance. It's just out of our tax bracket. And I think a lot of men get offended at that when you shouldn't. We encourage people wanting to be the best and wanting the best in every other aspect except for when it comes to people's personal like lives. Like in sports, a nigga says, "Yeah, I'm the best," I'm blah blah blah. We champion that, even if he's not. Like, yeah, of course, do your thing.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Shouldn't she aspire and want all this stuff? Shouldn't she want you to shut down?
Yeah.
What is wrong with her aspiring?
No,
for that?
nothing wrong with her wanting it. I
Because
think it's just
they were just
wrong.
asking what's something without monetary.
And I think
Value.
putting that under the romantic category is where she's wrong. You know,
It's
I think-
romantic to her though.
but
That's romantic in for her tax bracket. That's what romance is.
but romance
Diamonds are
shouldn't
considered
necessarily
but
involve
diamonds
tax
are
bracket.
considered romance.
We also don't know her love language. Receiving gifts.
That's the more
Receiving
shit.
gifts
That's the more
is a love
bullshit.
language.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
She said spending time, but we know what spending time is. It's spending.
Yeah. It's always spending. It's always spending.
She still had to bring money into
Spending
it.
time.
So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like people get offended at what you couldn't even provide. I saw a lot of dudes being mad, and I'm just like, you couldn't provide it even if you had. Like, what are we talking about? If you were in
Yeah.
that position, you couldn't. You talking to Bernice couldn't provide that. That's why you're angry.
Yeah, no, I don't want the
It's not that she. It's not that she is used to this life and you deem it materialistic and blah blah. No, it's because you can't afford it.
Yeah, I'm not even judging the lifestyle. I was more so just judging like, but that's not romantic because it's supposed to be a thoughtful thing that is particular, specific to you. Like that's like the emphasis on the thought, not the money. That's what makes it romantic. That you went out of your
Maybe
way
she
to
didn't
do
know
it.
how to articulate that.
I
Though.
don't think she knows what
She
romantic
doesn't
is.
sound like she articulates a lot.
I don't think so.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, and so-
I don't expect the most nuanced answer from her.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And that's even how they got to there because like Joe was saying, yeah, I do mad romantic shit for my girl, and it's basically just him buying a bunch of shit.
Monetary.
Yeah,
And that's their world.
but his
We
girl's
can't
pushing back.
be offended at that when that is how some people love, and that's how some people receive love. It's just find your person that's meant for that.
And that's probably what she's just used to at this point.
Exactly.
She's got it for so long. Like if she's 43 years old and she's been hot since she was 18, like just imagine that's all you know.
Her daughter's fired too.
It's
know?
like trying to impose how your fetish onto somebody. Like, I'm not gonna love what you love the way you love it because you love it. Like, that's not how this works. Just because I love in a certain way doesn't mean that's the baseline of how everyone should love. We've learned that people love in various different ways. And if that's transactional for you, then that's
Yeah.
transactional for you. Her brain doesn't know different.
Do you think
This
she's
is love.
I guess,
You
but
think
that's
she's
a different
South,
conversation.
like a Dubai flyout thing? Like you think she's one of them girls?
Not anymore.
I don't think so, no.
Not now.
Not anymore. I don't think so. No.
No. She has her own business. She makes money here. I don't think she needs to go to Dubai and get doo-dooed on.
I
yeah.
just asked that because I'm like, if you're she probably had that for a long time. Just rich
That's
people
a crazy
always like.
assumption.
No, just-
Dude, she probably used to get
I'm
doo-dooed
not saying
on.
doo-doo, but like rich people wanting to buy her things and fly out just because she's so beautiful.
Of course.
So when you're so used to getting adorned, it's like, how do you turn back on those standards? You know?
And how does your brain not compute that to what you deem as love now? If you're so used to that. Like her
strangers give
DMs
it
probably
to you.
have millions of dollars just sitting in it.
But that's not love, though.
To you.
But I think to her too, like I'm gonna give her more credit. Like she has to be able to kind of differentiate between that, right?
No.
If it's a stranger, how does a
It really
stranger
didn't
have
seem like she
love
could
for you?
This is what I'm saying. We can't keep imposing how we feel
It's
on
not
other
about
people.
how we feel. I think it's just critical thinking, right? Where it's like strangers can't have love for you in their account. They don't know you, so how do they have love to give you? You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Unless
Okay.
that's both of their love languages.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like you're
If one
you're
likes
still
to
thinking
adorn,
from
and if another person likes
your
to
mind
receive,
frame.
it's a perfect. It's the
And
perfect-
the traditional love.
I'm not thinking
mind
about
frame.
I'm thinking about giving love. You have to have a connection to give love.
That connection is internet. It's Cash App, Zelle.
Okay, so we're disagreeing on nah.
I just think some people, that's their version of love, man. I'm not gonna be here and tell you your love is wrong. Do your thing, bro. I don't.
I ain't wrong, but have fun.
It's their life at the end of the day.
Yeah,
If it starts, see now, if her life starts imposing into my love life, then now I have a problem. If my girl starts going, oh, that's what love is, okay, and that's the baseline now, then I have a problem.
Yeah.
But until it's in my home, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Do you think that's love to you? Unless you get hurt, I'm not gonna care.
Okay.
If she gets hurt, different story.
Yeah.
And if she changes and decides this is not love to me anymore, cool. If she doesn't, cool. I don't know this bitch. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that.
Who's that chick that like went clean and became a Muslim?
Bring your
Muslim?
Brittany Renner.
Oh, yes. I was thinking Black China.
Yeah.
She became a Christian.
Christian.